You guys fans of Outlander? My wife is a big fan. We enjoy watching the show together. Season 7's coming out, and I got a wild hair to do a still life photo shoot this week. Since we're both in the herbal remedies and have a collection of things Scottish, it made planning this out pretty easy. So I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes. We're going to dive into all aspects of this shoot. If you stick around to the end, I have something special for you. So the first thing we're going to talk about is color grade. I studied some photos. I've watched all the seasons. So I know the color grade is kind of muted with a lot of blue, greens, and browns. It has really crisp blacks for those dark scenes and accents of orange, and the reds and the blues tend to pop in things like the British uniforms and the British and American flag. So we're going to try and bring in aspects of all that into this photo shoot. We've got a collection of knickknacks here. I do have the handmade Jacobite glass. It's what I drink my whiskey from in the evening. Got that as a birthday gift from my wife. And then just some various other things, some herbs from around the house. We had the Betsy Ross flag from the Revolutionary War. We did pick up a tartan cloth from Amazon. A bunch of this stuff we've gotten from Amazon over the years. I'll try to link some of the items in the description down below. We're going to do 3 photos here. One for Claire, one for Jamie, and one for the joint, both of them. Because we know they often end up separated, but they love their time together. And the two together, we got the 2 Jacobite glasses since they love sitting around sipping whiskey. We have 2 ways to introduce smoke into the photos. We're going to do one with smoke, one without for each of the 3 we talked about, just because we know they always have the candles burning, the indoor fireplace going, and it can just bring a sense of 3 dimension into these photographs. We're using natural light just from the windows across the way and the candle. We're doing this from our coffee table, which kind of has that antique wood look, shooting on the Canon RP with the 50mm 1.8. Nice crisp lens, can give you a really shallow depth of field. We're not going that shallow for this shoot because we have some tall items like the candles and glasses, and we do want everything to be mostly in focus, but a little bit of bokeh on the extreme ends. So here we got the photo for Jamie. We know he loves his writing and his print, so we got a little journal, little note to Claire with the feather pen, lots of whiskey, that old-timey candle burning, and we brought in his tartan and the American flag just to represent his Scottish heritage and the fact that they're entering the Revolutionary War. I threw a little blue-green into the shadows just because we didn't have any of the herbs or anything to bring that green that's so prevalent in the show into the shot. And just a quick setup, kind of a downward angle. Here we have the shot for Claire. These ended up being some of the better pictures from the photo shoot. I really like how they turn them out. Have my wife's little herb box in there, or mortar and pestle, some dried sage that really brings in that perfect green look we're looking for, some juniper berries, beeswax. We have the dirk, a throwback to season 1 when Claire learned to use a knife, and just some sheep wool and her woven cardigan there in the background for some texture. Once again, 2 shots, one with smoke and one without. Then we have a couple photos for the joint, and one of them I put the pearls in there from when she received the pearls way back in the beginning, and just a couple things to represent both of them. We have the tartan, the flag. I have a barrel of a gun sticking in there. I didn't include the whole gun because it's not really a period piece. The feather pen and the candle. Got a couple books up in the top left corner. Don't really show real prevalent. And then in the other shot with the smoke, we removed the book and the pearls. So for you guys that like these photos, that are fans of the show and think these turned out pretty cool, I am going to link the whole shoot in the description. You can go ahead, download the photos, print them out, make them your screensaver. I really don't care what you do with them as long as you enjoy them. One more thing, we did do a similar style shoot for the upcoming Indiana Jones film, and I'm going to link that here at the end of the video. You guys go check that out and let me know what you think.